Hey everyone, Gino here, your new favorite vegan chef. Right, mushrooms. We're replacing mince, so we're doing a meaty, saucy mushroom dish with rice. I use the pendulum because first off it's fun, second off, well, it's one of the things I do to find interesting flavor combinations to try and convince people to get into some vegan food and to do the dishes a bit different and that are really good for the taste, right? To transition away from eating meat. So yeah, we're doing mushrooms. Interesting thing, mushrooms are going to be with cinnamon. So I'm just heating up the pan slowly. I've got rice here. Tip about rice is putting about a third of a cup of oil in, heating that up. So cooking rice, a tip for anyone that eats food, right? Don't follow the instructions. Well, don't put as much water as they say. It always requires less water to have yummy rice, okay? So basmati rice, which I've cooked today, wash it 2 or 3 times at least, okay? If you want it like a restaurant, they probably wash it more than that so it's all falling apart and not sticky. They get all the starch out. But for 1 cup of rice, you want 1 1/4 cups of water, okay? Up to 1.5 cups, not the ratio 1 to 2. That's too much water. You can do home cooking, but have better, level of quality, so you enjoy cooking at home. And it's just simple little things like that. So yeah. Heating up the rice. Here I've got onion jam. These are just onions from the Julia's garden. So onions, sugar, vinegar. Saute the onions in a bit of oil. Add some sugar, add some vinegar, some salt, pepper, some herbs. Easy peasy, and just taste it. Yep, that's the bomb. You can't go wrong with that. Just go by feel. Oh, I haven't eaten all day. Woo! That's tangy. Okay, I'd probably put too much vinegar for some people, but it works good as a sauce. So now, the pan's smoking. No ingredients. I'm trying to make this quick, even though I'm already taking too long. But, about that much oil in the pan. Get a whole bunch of mushrooms, chop them up. These are portobello. You can use button, doesn't matter. Just get some mushrooms going. I'm using the same spoon. Right. We want to season generously. Very generously. Gets the moisture out and gets it browning. Black pepper. Black pepper, this is all about flavor, okay? Get all the black pepper going. Keep going. Keep going. Heaps of black pepper, guys. This is going to be like the flavor. Simple, but just getting the generosity right. Keep going. All right. That's pretty decent. Alright, leave that to cook for a bit. We're going to be putting sunflower seeds in. That's probably about 3/4 of a cup. Again, just eye it up. Generous amount of sunflower seeds for a different texture. We need tahini paste. So I made this. Obviously you can buy it. If you have time, you'll save money making your own, and it tastes way better. So yeah, it tastes better. So you just get a whole lot of sesame seeds, toast them in a pan on a low heat until they start to smell nice. Then you add some oil, ideally sesame oil, and then you use a stick blender and you just blend them up, and that's it. You got tahini. Easy. Just you need a bit of time. All right. These are starting to brown, but we really want to cook the heck out of them. Get a lot of the moisture out and create flavor. So we're going to be putting tahini. We're going to be putting cinnamon powder. I never would have thought to put cinnamon in a dish with mushrooms, but we're doing it today because of the dowsing. And we're going to put some dill seeds. And to finish it off, we will put some chopped tomatoes on top of the dish once we're ready to eat it. But that's about it. So it's very simple. Okay. There's a lot of liquid in these. These are pretty heavy at the supermarket. Yeah. Alright, we are now going to move this to the side. Right, I'm going to put our sunflower seeds in. Yeah, that's about 3/4 of a cup. We're going to toast those while we continue to cook that. And I'll just chop up some tomatoes for the tomato thing. Tomato knife, that's what I use. Yeah, just like so. Not really mucking around with it. It's home cooking, try and make it nice and simple, nothing too fancy. Just be careful when you're cutting things. It's better not to cut like that, but I'm just doing that because that's just how I'm rolling right now. Alright. So, these are going in here, and we're serving that with some tomatoes. Alright. And so for that, we're going to want to season it while these are still browning. And let me just stir these, I can smell them. Those are smelling good, they're starting to toast up. And these are starting to get brown, nice and brown. Okay, we want those to get all pretty, well, kind of crispy. Pepper, of course, on tomatoes. Gotta have pepper. Really well seasoned is the key. Really well. And I'm going to put some dried tarragon. If you have fresh herbs in your garden, please use them. Mint is really good with tomato. Obviously oregano. But you want to try mint. It's in the same family as oregano. And yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm still going to try and get some more colour on this. I want it to be browner. So it's, yeah, just eye it up. Some sunflower seeds, some mushrooms. Get them frying up in plenty of oil. A good coating of oil on the bottom of the pan, nice and hot. And yeah, cook away. Just stir this up. Should have used a bigger bowl, but I'm trying to conserve dishes. To make this more possible, just get it done. Alright. There we go. Tarragon and tomato, salt, pepper. That's it. Let that absorb some flavour for a bit. Alright. We're still on quite a high heat. We're looking bits of this everywhere. Now it's really starting to get colour. Okay. Now, dill. Dill seeds. Probably about a good teaspoon of dill seeds. Just a little bit more for my homies there. Okay. You don't have dill seeds. That's probably one of the special things about this dish, that's all. So, definitely worth going and buying them and investing in dill seeds. They are super tasty. And I'm just going to cook until I can smell some dill going on. So you just yeah, use your nose. All right. Now the smell of the whole thing has changed because of the dill. It seems to just like get in there and change the, like glue the whole smell of whatever it is you're cooking together. So definitely do it. So now tahini paste. Probably a good heaping, that's probably about 2 actual measured tablespoons, but a good amount of tahini. You may need more or want more, it's up to you, because you can adjust this towards the end and you taste as you go, or taste at the end, that's fine. I'm going to stir that in. What else do we need? We need, I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit because these are getting nicely brown. It's like, don't want to burn those seeds. They're very well done, which is what I'm going for. Smells very funky, well, funky, like as in a good funk in the kitchen right now. So adding that in. 2 things I forgot to mention. Soy sauce, that shows up a lot in vegan cooking. I'm using that today. Just a little bit for, I'm not going to say the U word. You know what I mean. And we're using rice wine vinegar. Probably about 2 tablespoons there. Put that in. Alright, and then I'm just going to add water to get it to be a little bit saucy. Probably about, yeah, a glass of water. Well, let's see. Let's see how we end up. Yeah, we want more than that. So just, yeah, eyeball it, guys. I'm putting all that in. And that will reduce and thicken. There we go. Alright. Now what do we need? Soy sauce. Probably about a teaspoon. Not much. Just for that flavour. Savoury flavour. Yeah. Turn it to the S word. And that should make the sauce a bit richer looking. Alright. Shit. It's going well. Okay. I'd say it's the star of the show. It's cinnamon. Sounds weird, huh? Hey, I've already doused it. I've already tried cinnamon with mushrooms. It's good. Probably about half a teaspoon. About this much. That's about half a teaspoon. It might be closer to 1 measured teaspoon. Yeah, that's going in. I'm thinking it's probably going to need some more black pepper, but we're going to taste it. Alright. There we go. Now, let's get weird on it. Does it need anything else? No, we're good. Maybe a bit of, let's taste it. Oh, it's going to be hot. Looks like a nice rich sauce to me. I'm actually turning that off. That's really well cooked. I don't have to wait a while for this to calm down. I'm going to put a little bit more salt and pepper. Because I haven't seasoned it. I seasoned the mushrooms, right? And the sunflower seeds, you can just add them raw. You don't have to toast the heck out of them. I like them really toasted. A little bit of bitterness in there. Some more pepper. I'm going to taste it one more time and I think we're good. Looks a bit like stroganoff, right? Or some kind of creamy mince, you know? Weekday night dinner. Let's give that another go. Yeah, there we go. You can't taste the cinnamon. It just twists the flavor into something different. Okay, so that's it. We are done. So, for dinner tonight is some rice. See, that cooked out nicely with really well washed about 3 times, and a ratio of 1 cup rice to 1 1/4 cups water. That. Some of this stuff. I always do that, make a mess on the end. Some of the onion jam. Some of the tomatoes, I'll put this down here. And what you do in chef world is this. Wipe it off. Get rid of that. And some tarragon tomatoes. Nicely seasoned on top. And that's it. And if you've got fresh herbs, that's going to be way better, right? There we go. That's it. So yeah, that's me trying to make vegan cooking tasty, a little bit out there, interesting, and you know, not super bad for you either. Okay, see you at the next one. Hope you like this one. Give it a try.